doing here is we're getting the people to come together, and today I'm very honored to have um, I ca- I want to I'm bad at names. Miranda's with us. Yes, Miranda, and yeah, see, she remembers my name. And so we need her daughter to come up over here.
Let me. It is okay if I put this down or give it to somebody. Anybody I can hand this off to.
Or no, just go ahead and give it to me. I need you up here, please.
She needs you to help. Help.
Yeah.
She was just sign. You can tell me, and I'll. What I'll do is I'll have her tell you, and then you tell me. We'll work it that way. She's scared. She's scared at signing, but you can do it. I've seen her do it a million times. She's just nervous because of the camera.
Okay. All right. Um, so I'm gonna introduce myself, and I want to talk about how the water affected you, and if you can translate this for us, that'd be great. That'd be a great help. Um,
We'll try to talk.
okay.
Say, yeah. How did the water? Water roll back.
Are we gonna wait for the translator?
Right here, she said.
Oh, she's seen it was real yellow.
Okay. We're gonna have you go ahead and sit down, and we're gonna have you come in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm
And
not I will need this
We're-
disclaimer. I'm not a professional translator or interpreter.
okay, so
But
we're
I'll
gonna
do my best.
yeah, this is how it works in Indian country. We do our very best to get our message across, and that's what's important here. Here in Flint, Michigan, they said that no natives was welcome. As you can tell, there's two natives. We are working with each other to our best ability, and in this particular situation, Miranda it's real hard for me to say this, so please bear with me. I've never worked with anybody deaf, and so I don't know everything. Okay, and I'll be asking the questions, and I want you to answer to the best of your ability and what is going on. Okay, okay. So Miranda, are you a permanent resident of the Flint, Michigan area?
She lived here for 4 years, and she moved out of Flint to Fenton, Michigan, and that's where they're staying now, is in Fenton, Michigan. She moved. She lived in Flint for 4 years, and then she moved out of Flint because of the water issue and the problems they were having to Fenton, Michigan, which is actually a suburb area of Flint. It's a little city that's outside, probably about 20-25 miles outside of Flint.
How has the water affected you here in Flint?
How's the water affected you here in Flint? Rashes in her legs, and her children got sick, really sick, and it was bad. And missed a lot of school, missed days of school because they were so sick.
What Native American Indian tribe do you come from? Are you a local?
Waukesha. Is it Waukesha?
Oh, the
okay.
The Oneida Nation. Okay, so local tribe, Oneida. I'm familiar with the Oneida. I like that. Hey, alrighty. I like that. I'm a Lakota Sioux from Wounded Knee. Lakota. Lakota. I come from the Lakota tribe. Um, right here, Lakota. Yeah, yes, the Lakota. No.
It might be a good idea to write because she can read real well too.
Okay, okay,
That might be helpful on some things like names. Names, try to write down would probably be best.
okay, okay. Um, here in the land that we're on, who does it belong to?
Ojibwe.
Owns this land.
Oh, okay. One of my friends, she said Ojibwe.
Is it Ojibwe? What tribe?
Oh,
Ojibwe.
yeah.
It's
But
Anishinaabe land.
the Anishinaabe.
Anishinaabe.
No,
Ojibwe.
Owana, she says.
No, Ojibwe. Ojibwe tribe. Okay. Sorry, relatives. Sometimes we move as fast as our loved ones moved, and if there's
Say
elders,
Potawatomi?
we'd move. Oh, Ontario, Canada.
Is where Shers is from.
Oh,
Okay.
she's from Canada.
Yeah,
from
she's
Canada,
okay. Miranda's from Canada. All right. Hey, here we go, Canada. Mini Wichoni, Aguas Vida.
Right here too.
Right there too.
Lenape, Delaware.
Okay. Okay, they rent. They do not own the land yet. Okay. We're gonna get to talking to all that. And the biggest concern that is here in Flint is did you witness a lot of people who has passed by, but passed on?
No, you're okay. Hi, Art. Everybody say hi to Art.
Art.
Hi, Art.
Does he know how to translate?
No.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
just, he's just a fighter here in the community.
Okay.
He's fighting.
Okay. How many people did she see? A lot of her friends pass on from the contamination of the water.
Three people. She said that they thought that was from the water. About 2 or 3 people, they think that it could have been water related. That they passed on that she knows that she's close to.
The reason that I asked is because in 1933 the United States went bankrupt and failed to ratify in dialogue.
Okay, she knows about that.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. she did know about that. That's good. Okay, and the reason that I'm trying to ask these questions is we want Native Americans here to help with the battle, and as Miranda has understood, she lived here and she comes from the Oneida Nation in Ontario, Canada, and she's seen 2 of her friends, or 2 or 3 of her friends pass on that she thinks is due to the water. And with the United States being bankrupt, they basically have no say, so their water should have never been contaminated and the people should have never died behind black ink on white paper. And that's what I'm getting at. Miranda is a longtime follower of mine on Facebook, and she's trying to, she wants justice, justice for the people as well. Right? All right, there it is. And so what we're doing is we have some people who are watching who does not want to support our indigenous of the land. But we want those who want to support the people of the land to be here. So if you don't want to support us, then we're looking for people who will support. We're not trying to knock nobody or be negative, but we are trying to show that the indigenous people are here to help. Okay. This is a little bit complicated for me because I'm used to talking and going by super fast. but we're not going to do that today, so we're going to slow down. Um, are you a, let me just say, did you know that the United States had two constitutions?
Yep, she knew about that.
Oh, she knew about that one too.
Mhm.
See, she's super smart. I love it. That's good. What I'm getting at, relatives, is not only did we accomplish the bankruptcy, but the two constitutions. Um, did I'd like to ask about the um, we as Native American Indians knew that the United States made treaties with the natives, right?
You as the treaties, the treaties with the Native Americans. You knew about that. Yep.
Okay. And the treaties are supreme law of the land, right?
The treaties with the Indians, law.
As far as we know, section codes and clauses are not the law, but the treaties are, right?
The treaties are law, but not section.
Okay.
She's been following me real good.
I really love Miranda. She's been following every step on Facebook and reading and learning, and she's also knows about what I'm talking about here. What I'm trying to say here, relatives, is Miranda is she's deaf, and she's very smart, and she is a native, and her children are super educated, and once they knew the water was contaminated, they moved out of the area to a nearby town, and still support Camp Promise and come down here and to educate the children. And that's what we need. We need unity and solidarity here. We need the natives to stand unified and have dignity. All of us be dignified. And I'm really happy that you're here. I'm super happy. We do this because it's solidarity. You don't separate yourself from anybody, whether you have a whole lot of money or no money at all. Just because you have a de facto executive order and you're sitting in Washington, D.C., don't mean you make rules for Indians on Indian land. And so what's happening here is we're hearing genocide in the living proof what's happening here in Flint. Would you agree to genocide? Do you agree to genocide?
Yes, she agrees fully.
Okay, a genocide in among the people that using the water, right?
The people who's using. Yes.
Okay. The community here is crying out. Am I correct? They're crying for help, and they want the people to find an answer.
Their hearts are broken.
Yeah.
Heartbroken.
Yeah. So I felt that when I first came in, the heartbreak. You know. It,
Our friends, all these come here, friends to help. We need more friends to come and help too. All the friends here, she said, have come to help, and we need more friends to come on and help.
Hey, you heard it here live. No, for real though. We need more people to come and help. I had a question that is very important, and that is here in the community. When I first came, I was heartbroken to see what was going on. And I seen many homes that were empty, many homes that were burnt down, many apartments that were vacated, businesses that were abandoned, Um, I didn't even see a mouse running around in the abandoned homes. Nothing. Didn't see anything running. Never saw a snake. Um, the kids found a frog. And that was beautiful. That's beautiful. But for the majority of the part, it's seems like a ghost town. And what I'm trying to say, do you believe that what happened in Flint can happen clear across the country if we don't stop it now?
Yeah, she agrees. She agrees if it doesn't get stopped here in Flint, where it's occurring currently, that it could spread throughout the entire nation.
Whoa, wow. I really hate knowing that. Yeah, it makes me feel bad and breaks my heart, my chante. And I'm real honored to sit beside you and talk to you, because I think that as women we can come and bring an answer. Yeah, fight and for all humanity.
She says, yes, we can all join together and fight for, everything together. She agrees with you.
Is there anything that you've ever thought of in your life? If you could tell the world one thing, what would you tell the great indigenous nation around the world? How would you help them to help the people to live? How would you do that if you could tell them one thing?
She has one simple statement. Water is life.
Okay, water is life. How do you encourage them to stand up for water is life? How do you encourage them? How do you make the people stand up?
Help more people come here and understand, especially in the deaf community, that we have a large deaf indigenous community in this area and a large deaf community, and we need more people that can interpret and that can help those understand what's going on around them, and that we can deliver the message to everybody around the world that is deaf and indigenous.
They say the great Indian nation is a sleeping giant, and I feel really honored because even though you can't hear, it's like you're awake. You're awake to the world, and you're a great start to helping the sleeping giant wake up. Do you believe that?
Yes. She wants to tell everybody to wake up. Wake up.
Okay. How would you wake us up? How do you plan on waking us up before sleeping giant?
Telling everybody to get here. She wants to hear. She believes information's key.
That you heard that, folks? One woman who's indigenous from the Oneida Nation of Canada. She can't talk, but she's woken up, and she wants to wake you up by telling you to be educated, to know what's going on. She believes that what's going on in Flint will occur clear across the country if we don't wake up. Man, this is like gives me chills. I'm sitting here and I got chills, and it's not because it's cold, but because just previously you heard and witnessed that people, they through their bloodstream, they have lead poisoning as if they were in the water. The same amount of lead poisoning in the water is running in the bloodstream, and the doctors are being paid off so they don't talk, they've been confronted. And this lady here, she's standing up. She can't hear. She can't. She doesn't. She can't hear, but she knows a lot of things going on here. She's very smart. Can you share with us, Miranda? Can you share with us some of the endeavors of hardship that you incurred here in Flint? That the people who come here, that they'll know exactly what they're looking at, like lead poisoning, condemned homes. How can we help change the condemned homes? How can we help change the water crisis? What is it that you need? Pipes, workers, doctors, scientists. What do you need? What would it be for you to help the indigenous nation to come here to help the people? What can we do as a community to get that message out there? The most important. What would you do?
She thinks health, helping with doctors would be the number one. She had a lot of hardship. She told me when you were talking that she has, the hard thing that she had here is she had children, that she had to watch after 5 children of her own, and it was really hard. The first thing would be the medical attention. We need a medical attention here on the ground, is what she's saying.
Okay, so we need medical. And what would the medical team be looking out for? What are they looking out for? Are they looking out for the health of the hair samples, the blood samples? I'm not a professional nurse or anything, but what kind of nurses are needed here? What does the community need to get started for a call-out?
Better medicine for everybody. She thinks that they need to find out what's going on and what is wrong with our health because of what has happened here. And we keep asking, what's wrong, and we get no answers. We need knowledgeable doctors that can help get us the medicine. She doesn't know. She keeps getting blood tested. Her children kept getting blood tested, and it's like, what's wrong, and they never really got much answers, and they need to find out what's wrong so that they can fix it with medicine.
Do you believe the same way I believe that doctors don't give a damn about Indians?
Yeah, she said she don't know. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I don't know. What's wrong?
They always said that so long as there's a dead end and they could claim this land as theirs and do whatever they want, then I think that all of us are kind of at that same level of they're doing whatever they want now, and we need the indigenous people to come together clear across the country. There's a solution that I have, Miranda. I want us to gather in Washington, D.C. and New York and flood it out, and to confront Washington, D.C. and the United Nations world leaders.
Take a stand in the UN.
Yeah, and I want us to give our testimony in what happened in Flint can happen throughout the country because of the pipelines. Wouldn't you agree that the pipelines are the problem?
She said yes, the pipelines are a real big problem.
They say that the people here, they bathe in with bottle of water to wash their hair and their body. And that to me seems unreal. But did it happen here?
Yes. She used water bottles, pouring the water bottles and carrying it in after heating it up. 3 years, pouring, carrying. And it was just horrible.
Relatives who are watching, this lady, Miranda, who's Oneida from Canada, lived here in Flint and moved. But for her time, since the water has been poisoned, from what I'm getting, is she used to take a bottle of water like this and pour it and warm it up, heat it up, boil it, and put it in a tub, and they would take a bath with it and wash. And from what I understand, is it true that the water from the showers, when you take a shower, that you start losing your hair from the water?
Yeah. In the showers. Did you lose any hair? No. Yeah. Yeah, her hair came off. She had to start braiding her hair, and her braids, some of the hair just kept coming off as she brushed it. And she was like, "What's going on?" She didn't know it was bad. She thought she had bad hair at first, and then she found out about, the water. So.
And from the showers, is in the water touching your skin, is that make you scratch? Rashes. Wow. I really hate that government. I'm pissed off. And you wonder why I do these things. But one day I'm going to catch up to you. And I'm going to ask you why you did this to our relatives here. Why you're killing our people. I want to know just exactly what did we do to you to make you kill our people? Why did you contaminate our waters? Why didn't you send the help when you had all the freaking money from the U.S. government and use our lands for your greed and insecurity?
She said, yes, greed. She's very upset.
So whether or not if you can hear or read or whatever, no matter what color you are, this anger comes. I know we're not supposed to be angry, right? We're supposed to be loving.
Yeah. She loves, but it makes this makes so angry, but she wants to help. The anger, brings out the want to love and help, and the call out to everyone to please come and help.
I feel the same, Miranda. I feel angry. I feel hurt. I feel like I need to do something, and I don't know what to do. And today we are really grateful, really happy that you came. You're a blessing. You're a blessing that you came here. We really needed you to be here. I needed you, to be here and help, because these videos right here, you're witnessing that there's people watching us, and we're watching that government over there, and help is going to come here, and help is going to come across the country, and we are saving the people. Justice in the eyes of the world is what it's called.
We have another speaker too.
Okay. We're gonna stop this right here, and I want to say thank you to all the people who did the live videos and everything to show that indigenous people are coming together here in Flint, and we are trying. Hohetchetelo Madakia Oyase. Anything you got to say before we close up?
She's happy to be here. She's happy you're here.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Thank you for that, and we'll talk to you again later. Appreciate that. I think we done a great job today. Thank you very much, John, for letting us use this.